Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing great. In my today's video, I'm going to discuss with you about Tejas Network Limited, their recent Q4 FY26 and the whole year result, and understand whether it is a falling knife that we should not catch or whether it's a perfect turnaround story. So let's look at the numbers, right? For the FY26, if you look at it, they made a revenue of around 1,100 crore and had a net loss of around 900 crores. And if you look at the Q4 FY26 number, they made a profit, sorry, not a profit, they had made a revenue of around 333 crores, but they had a loss of around 211 crores. This is actually quite massive, right? And one of the main reason, right, is because the large projects got delayed. Because if you look at the year FY25, right, where the big BSNL project got laid out, they were expecting new orders which did not come on time, but at the same time, they did not get the money that they were expecting to receive from BSNL. And at the same time, see, this is a how to say big capital intensive business, right? So they had to spend heavily on R&D and new technologies, right? So two things happens: revenue did not come, at the same time the cost stayed high, because of which the company resulted into losses. And if you look at the balance sheet, it tells a completely different story, right? If you look at the receivable, it is around 3,200 crore plus, inventory around 2,400 crore plus, and net debt is around 3,500 crore. So if over here, if we see, lot of money is stuck because receivables haven't come. The company had to invest in the inventory. At the same time, they have taken a lot of debt to keep the business running. And I already told you the reason, right? Payments from BSNLs were delayed, and inventory was built for expected future orders, which never came. But what the management is saying is very important, right? Whatever has happened with Tejas Network has happened in the past, but the management is saying that the things should start improving in FY27. That's a good thing what the management has said, but unless and until we don't see the execution, we don't know whether it will exactly happen or not, right? So if you look at the interesting part of the business, right, they have invested in quite a few new things, because they have 5G radios, optical networking, data center interconnect products, and 676 plus patents. And what they have done recently is that they have patented with giant players like NEC and sorry, Rakuten. So what they are trying to do, they are trying to expand. They are trying to how to say expand their reach globally also. And management is betting on main three things, right? First is 5G and wireless expansion, international 5G deals, open RAN opportunities, and revenue starting from FY27. And the other thing that they're expecting huge revenue from is data center and AI boom. So what the management is saying, right? AI will drive network infrastructure super cycle, because there will be more data centers, more fiber, more hyperspeed connectivity. And what Tejas is trying to do, right, it's trying to position itself so it will benefit from that. And the another concern for Tejas is, right, that majority of the revenues comes from India. And now what they're concentrating, like they're trying to concentrate on the export market also. And the management is saying that the future growth will come from international business. And if you look at when this turnaround will happen, right? The management is saying this, right? FY26 was bad year. FY26 improvement will start, and in FY21 more stable and how to say profitability will start. They actually haven't given any guidance, right? They have just said that FY26 is 27 is a recovery year and FY28 is a potential turnaround. And the other thing the management said, right, in FY26 they had to do these heavy investments, right, which they don't have to do in the coming year, which will help. But at the same time, right, even though the management is saying that the things are going to improve and things are going to get much better in FY28, where the profitability will come, there are certain risks that we cannot ignore, right? If I have noted it down. So first of all, they have a high dependence on few large orders like BSNL. And you know what happened when BSNL orders didn't come, plus the payment did not come. It had a huge impact on the overall business. Working capital stress, debt levels are high, and execution is risk is still here, right? See, it is one thing management saying, but it is another thing when management execute. Obviously, if you look from the past, the management executed before, but no one can predict the future. So we have to wait and see every quarter and see whether the management, what they are saying, will they be able to execute? Are the losses coming down? Is the international business which the growth is going to come from, is it increasing? That is the most important part. The receivables from BSNL is coming in or not? The inventories are coming down and the debts are reducing. These are the most important thing that needs to be looked at. If they are able to execute all these things, it could be a perfect turnaround story, and investors can make a lot of money of it. So let's see how does it pan out. And if you like this analysis, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and God bless you.